whatever you like. We're going to go ahead and hop into these messages, okay? Messages. All right, the names that I'm getting is Damaris, Demoris, Damaris, Marissa, Melinda, Marika, Marquita, Malika, Melissa, Melinda, but heavy on this name, Damaris. Those names are very prevalent at this time. Yeah, the Delmaris, Delissa, Delise, Delilah, or something like that. Melinda, Marissa, something like that. Marlene, Marley, Malaya, Marisha, Markeisha, Marlise. So also the name Marquise. Someone could be trying to hide someone's keys or something like that. Somebody, nuclear medicine. So someone be mindful about somebody putting something in your drink. Marquise. Cyanide. Someone could be trying to catch somebody with cyanide. Or someone's trying to catch somebody going out to eat, something to drink. Someone is trying to use like chemicals for somebody or drugs or something. Because somebody is literally trying to convince some kind of case. Someone's name can be Vince or Vincent. Someone is a doctor, so Dela Cruz. The last name Dela Cruz. Delilah. Someone could be from New York City, or someone could have just moved somewhere. Somebody could also be in Fort Lauderdale. Someone's supposed to be recused. And if I'm not, Syracuse. So someone could have called or inquired to somebody from Syracuse. Yep, New York. Someone's name is Vincent, Vinny, Vicky, Victoria, Valencia, Valerie, Valor. Someone wanted to try to keep something someone know they're not able to hide something. A male that works on a military base or affiliate, nuclear medicine. Someone could be working with a female. Someone's name could be Nelson, first, middle, or last name. Valor, Valerie, Victor, Vinny, Vincent. You have to pay for that, honey. Okay, over complimenting me is not going to get you a reading. You can pay for a reading or carry on. Vincent and Victor. Something about that name. Wininski. Someone could be trying to drink whiskey. Someone's name could be Nikki. Rochelle, Ricole. Someone could be from Rhode Island or be in Rhode Island. Someone's last name could be Hensel, Anderson. Thanks. A love spell. Someone could be doing something with a sigil. Someone's name is Virgil. Valentine. Valentine. 186 and Valentine. That's in the Bronx. So someone could be from New York. Because I said 186 and Valentine. Also, someone can stay on the block or off the block of 163rd. I don't know what city, what state, wherever you live at, okay? I'm not real versed in New Jersey, so someone could be from New Jersey. The Lincoln Tunnel. Because that leads you into going in from Jersey to New York. I forgot the name of the city that when you're getting ready to enter the tunnel. It'll come to me eventually. Someone's name is Connie. Connie, O'Collier, or Karina. Hector. Hector or Hector. Hank. Somebody's name could be Hank. Now, you know ain't many colorful folks' name is Hank. Now, come on now. Well, with this military base affiliate in nuclear medicine, Hank sound like a motherfucker that would do some nuclear medicine or have some ties to military base. Someone's name could be Madison, or they could be in that city. Madison County. Jackson. Jacksonville. Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson County. I'm telling you, there's about to be a case if you are police or whatever, I'm telling someone, in order for you to do this, also for police involved, please be mindful of, it's a woman that's going to do this to a man. But however, this woman may be attempting to do something. Please, if they try to say, I'm going to do this to myself, 988, then 911. Okay? Because if those names, Marisa, Makita, Marquita, Delicia, Delaney, whatever this name is, Mercedes, whoever, please call those effective immediately so it can save yourself some time. Someone's name could be Rachel. Someone could be doing something with a stock or a boutique. Someone can own one of those. A government contract is very prevalent. So SBA research. Someone just do like a fucking reverse research. If you're like government or Fed or something like that, it's a reverse situation, okay? Because it's something that you're gonna find. That's prevalent. Someone, a key situation is going to be 5 minutes. Somebody is literally going to be 5 minutes out from going to someone's home, hotel, motel, apartment complex, or a home or something like that. Be mindful. I don't even go fuck if you're a police officer, and I don't even like you motherfuckers right now. It's a 5 minute out. It's a text message. Like somebody literally will be 5 minutes out. Even if you're going to a hospital, it's a 5 minute out duration and a text message come in. And the only reason why this text message come in, someone could also be a detective as well. It's something that's going to come in 5 to 10 minutes prior to you getting ready to reach your destination. Whatever destination and whatever conversation someone's going to have, you're gonna have to call me back later. They're gonna try to make it convince you that it's urgent, is whatever. We need you to, like, if you're a detective and you're on a job and you're getting ready to do something and it's like, finally I can get it done, and someone's gonna call you, like, literally for someone, it's literally gonna be 5 to 10 minutes. For somebody to the exact T, 12 minutes. Because I'm seeing someone say ETA 12 minutes, ETA 1 minute. But somebody's going to be anywhere from 5 minutes to 12 minutes. But for somebody, it could be like 1 or 2 minutes. And it's going to be pulled. Hey, could you grab coffee for everyone? Or could you grab something to drink? For somebody, if you're a man and you creeping and sneaking at night, it's going to be like, make sure you grab some condoms and something to eat or something to drink. Whatever you do, as soon as you receive that, take your ass back home. Somebody has somebody sitting either in a parking lot, behind a door, in a bathroom, or it's something like, it's like if you go into someone's house, it's like something, if you're not paying attention, you wouldn't see someone come out. For someone to have a door or a collier, like when you step into their home, it's something that either you can walk into an office, you could walk into a closet. It's like something you could walk in where you're not paying attention, or someone will have somebody hidden behind the door. And someone do have a weapon. Because I'm hearing someone could be convincing and texting someone. Someone could have either got into an argument with someone not too long ago, but it's like, oh, I want to make up. Let's go out to eat. Let's go to dinner. Even if you with this person, you go out on a date and it's like they want to make up and it's like, oh, I got a plan to do this. Be mindful of those shits, man. Those be the ultimate okie dokes to get people slipping. For robberies, unaliving people and certain things, and especially if you telling people I want to leave, especially if they have threatened to say, I'm going to unalive myself, I'm going to harm somebody, I'm going to tell on you, and they all of a sudden just become miraculously nice to you. I don't give a fuck if you're a detective and you know you had an argument with people at work or something like that, and all of a sudden they want to be nice to you. Oh, we can bring you coffee. Oh, dinner and lunch is on us. Be mindful. Because I'm telling you, it's like an ETA, and someone's like, yeah, can we stop to grab something to drink? Let's stop and grab some wine. Let's grab some food. And whatever the fuck it is, it's a delay because someone's going to end up while they're going to be like, no, you go ahead and go grab that for me. Or they can be like, here's the money. Go ahead and go grab that for me. And they stay back and stay in the car. It's because they're texting the person who they're going to get to either harm you, assassinate you, put in the food, put in the drink, and then just texting them like, hey, I got them on the inside. Or you're going to see them literally either just getting off the cell phone, or you're going to see them looking down, right? Like if you look out of the window, if you have to go into a store, you're going to see them looking down, doing some texting or on the phone or something like that. Take your ass to wherever you need to. If anything, and be like, yeah. If you want to be smart and you want to save yourself in that situation, hey, we gotta make one more stop real quick. And whatever fucking stop it is, drop their ass off and take off. Because for somebody, even if you decide to go all the way to take the person to wherever it is versus just trying to be petty or whatever, drop them off. But I'm guaranteed if you're familiar with wherever this person live at, stay at, or this restaurant or something like that, it's going to be something like everyone has an intuition. You know when something don't feel right. You know, you be like, But especially if someone do any of those measures that I said or mention certain out of pocket, they're looking to set you up for a robbery, unalive you. For someone, you could have recently got like a cut or an injury, like it's a major one, and someone's willing to go ahead while they're doing something. They could have researched certain things about your wound, and they want to cause you to have sepsis. So maybe even if you're going back to a doctor or a hospital and you need to get like a wound change, someone could have like an arm wound, a stomach wound, like it's a wound. And whatever wound this is that you have, I'm even getting down to a doctor, or even if you're on a fucking military base, they're planning to give you something to cause you to become septic, which is going to lead you to have to stay in the hospital. And someone has a plan, elaborate plan, especially if you have military ties, and they do this on a fucking military base all the fucking time. You're government property. Who are you going to tell? They're going to always threaten, you can't sue the military. Yes, the fuck you can. They're going to plan like whatever this injury is, it can cause you to be in the hospital for somebody up to 2 to 3 days. For somebody, this is one of those injuries that can cause your ass to be in there for like a month. Because whatever injury this is, they're planning to go ahead, change the wound, but something that they're going to put in it or whatever thing is given, like if you had a burn unit and they had to dip something in it and then put it on your skin, it's not what the medicine is intended to do, because it's intended to cause septic. Because it's like for something that you could have been there for like 2 or 3 days and got antibiotics and went on your way or whatever, or it's something like you could have sat in the emergency room for you to just be evaluated and just to make sure to keep an eye on the wound, because depending on how deep it is, somebody was gonna plan to get your ass right there. Because especially if they know that it's something that you have an involvement in the case, I feel like for somebody it's a situation where someone cannot figure out who's the informants in their group, so they're planning to figure out who are the most weakest. That's why I tell people, when you get involved in certain worlds, you got to be careful how you moving and who you got around you, because if you don't, oh, you a vulnerability, you a liability, and they're gonna be willing to go ahead and take full accountability and responsibility to take your ass out. So you gotta think, oh, I'm in the military, I'm a general. You think they give a shit about that? Shit, I can use nuclear medicine on you all day. Shit, you gonna get injured eventually, and they be eager to wait for that, because it's like, well, shit, if we do it in a home or we do this over here and we mess with the car, they're gonna know this, right? So if we get them injured and they get cuts or whatever, and most of the time, like the same one that I told you, they can send in lovers, the picture perfect. Oh, our marriage, our relationship is going great after the last year or two, right? After 20 some years, and all of a sudden your wife is just miraculously just super nice and super cool with you. No, dickhead. She figured out something amongst the friends or amongst the group that she can do to you to gain everything that she wanted to already take from you. Your kids could be gone, they could be in college and shit like that. This bitch wants you down. She won't pay back for whatever the fuck she probably found out over the years. Oh, all the mistresses and all this shit and everything that I did with him, for him, and how dare he do this to me. Women are very fucking vindictive. So are men. So just depending on what it is, someone's name could be Armin, Armand, Armando. Someone's name could be Justine, Justina, Christina. Christina's not here. Christina is trying to set up a fucking robbery. I don't know, like my husband just had so many enemies and a lot of people just didn't love him or like him. Shit, for a man, I don't even know. We was planning on going on vacation. It just seems like we didn't make it. It just seems like she probably had a drunk night. All I know is that she went to go have bottomless mimosas. It could be anything. People be finding everything for a fucking alibi. I wouldn't be saying it. I didn't ever see it happen. And I seen a lot of shit happen. And some people probably sitting there like, shit, somebody did say something like that. If everybody ever just be like, yeah, we're gonna go plan to go meet up at cabins, and it's a lake and it's like something that they can rent out or something like that, and there's not a lot of people there, be careful. Be careful. Because trust and believe me, out of everybody coming, they definitely planning on taking 2 people, at minimum 2 people out. But what 2 people? You don't ever know. That's how they be giving people back. And if they feel like you weak minded and you don't really know, and you really like they do their due diligence and look into you, sometimes they be hiring investigators just to see what kind of things or situations you can be in. If they see that you hard on money, or if they see that you and somebody's name is Armani, or someone could have bought Armani recently. Yeah, they will look for ways like, it seems like he's strapped for cash. Y'all could be doing the same job or some shit like that. And they know, like in the military, risk assessment, right? They're supposed to do that in judicial systems and in police and sheriff positions. Anybody in commission or government, they're supposed to do risk assessments. And at any given time that they see that you're a risk and you tied up on money, the mortgage or whatever, or they see like you got this government job, but now you got to take on 2 extra fucking jobs for the income, you're a risk assessment. So with this certain investigations going on, someone is literally And I mean literally looking to minimum take 2 people out. So if you got recently invited to say, hey, yeah, we're about to do a major camp trip with a lot of people. We're gonna rent out a few cabins, and we're gonna go do a lake party. Be mindful. At minimum, 2 people fit to go missing. I don't know what happened. Especially when they going to do them secret parties, Epstein parties, swinger parties and shit. Be careful. They literally looking to take 2 of you motherfuckers out. Someone could also be trying to reach someone that could be Dominican Republic or Haitian for a love spell or a potion to put in someone's drink. Pills and potion. So someone could be trying to put it in a drink, food, or say if you have to use lube or something, someone's going to try to put it in a lube. Y'all better be mindful. It's either lube, tubes, food, drinks. They catch you slipping. Seen it happen way too many times. Whether you choose to believe it, the choice is yours. But somebody could have went to like somebody Dominican or Haitian to do it. Make them earn your time and respect. Someone's name could be Raquel. Someone likes to play croquet or eating croquettes. Someone's name is Rakesh. Rakesh. Somebody's like work title says something, we strive for excellence. A clinic, a hospital, something. Be mindful. Someone can be a Virgo. Virgo, Aries, Capricorn, August. Someone's birthday could be September, August or September. January 2nd, January 1st. So someone's birthday is on New Year's. New Year's Day, January 2nd, January 4th, or 6th. Someone can be like 5, 6. Someone can be or visited, or you could be in Houston, Texas, or be visiting from Houston, Texas, or moved from Houston, Texas. Someone could do voodoo. I don't do this shit. Someone wanted to keep something discreet about what they're doing. Someone could have honey blonde hair. Like straight. What is it called? Someone could have got their hair flat iron or a silk press. Someone could have 3 sons. Triple threat. August 3rd or July 3rd is very prevalent. July 26th. Someone could have been born in 1976. Someone's name is Eunice. Someone could be from Louisiana as well. Someone been trying to hit a lot of people to get something to work out. I'm getting somebody could have went to Texas, people that were Haitian, people that were Dominican. Someone could have hit Pennsylvania. Someone could have hit New Jersey. Someone could have hit New York. But they went to Syracuse, upstate, White Plains, Yonkers. Someone say, how do they know my name and we don't even communicate? If you do as I say, you will know exactly what to do. Someone could be arguing like they're going to know I'm not telling them the truth. But they don't have no proof. They're not going to know that it's you. Hmm. Someone is literally trying to set up somebody to be unalive. Seriously. By all means, as long as we can get them into an emergency room, we got people and nurses that we can get to go ahead and presume them. Somebody needs somebody to go into a particular hospital, a county, something. Also, there's someone that's a county clerk that's involved in this. Someone's last name could be Clark or Clerk. Clergyman, so someone is definitely in the church. Someone lives off a ranch or got a ranch style home. Something about a train. Someone can own a yoga studio. Someone could be from Kansas or Kansas City, Topeka or Kansas City. Galveston, Texas is prevalent as well. Garland. Galveston or Garland can be first, middle, or last name or city. If I'm not mistaken, Garland is in Texas as well. Hinsman. Henson. Jamison. Someone doesn't want someone to see something. Someone could be in Virginia or California. Something about angel numbers or synchronicities 777, 999, 555, 888. Someone keeps trying to mention that. Someone's name could be Mitchell or Michelle. Marcus or Demarcus or Demario. Emmanuel, Manny. Someone is like a Beehive fan or like Beyonce or can have ties to Dallas as well. Someone keeps saying, if you just do what I say, it's going to work. Like someone's trying to punk somebody to do something. Someone wants to harm you with an excuse or a reason that they attacked you is because you were mad or angry. Mental health or money. So this could be a Virgo man or woman, like someone's cloaking their energy. Someone's name could be Johnson. Johnson Jones. Johnny Looter, please find you something better to do, dude. Please do. That's why they got your ass this afternoon. But they ain't gonna catch me no time soon. Yes, the fuck they do. Make your next move your best move. Someone is super protected at this time. Something is going down at noon. Tomorrow at noon. Or by noon. It could probably be happening before then. It's definitely something going to be on the news. Important a full panel STD checkup is very prevalent. Something that's going to be national news. John Alexander, MTA, Scorpio. That is New York City public transportation. Someone works for them. The name John Alexander, I know you, sir. I don't know why the fuck you thought you was incognito. Or someone's name could be that as well. So it's, I know what's prevalent to me, but what's prevalent to you, but also that could be very important for somebody. I'm hearing police sirens. Something about a resort. That was our last resort. I don't know what the fuck you thought you was getting away with that. A white female, wife of a lawyer. JD's good. Someone keeps saying she's all that. She thinks she's all that. Well, whoever it is that you're talking about, they are all that. The fact that you keep saying she thinks, she knows. The boy in my DMs say I'm pretty. This boy in my DMs say I'm pretty. He said I look real, real nice. Everything he's telling me in the PM, it's like it's something he can't say in the AM. This boy in my DM say I'm pretty. But what he don't know is she know that shit. If this is a female trying to attack other fucking females, you are a low life. You are a fucking Nathaniel. You are fucking scoundrel. Like, whoever the fuck dates you, they are miserable. I know the man, whoever dates you is fucking miserable. Kick, push. Somebody's name could be Lupe. Someone's name could be Francisco, Federico, Francisco, Francine. Someone's name could be Felicia. Someone could be about to get surgery. Someone's name could be Thomas, first, middle, or last. Someone's name could be Lacey or Lance. Someone could be a surgeon. Someone could be part of nuclear medicine. I'm telling you, someone is trying to, like, if someone has a wound, septic. Something was supposed to cause somebody to be septic. Also be mindful of just like as soon as you get into an emergency room and they want to connect you immediately to a fucking IV and it's like you can delay that. You have a right to delay them. Like, no, I don't want you to give me an IV right away. Because that's also another thing that they do to put drugs in you. So you like your toxicology could be clean and they could put certain things via the IV, the clear liquid packages. They're very notorious. Hospitals are very notorious for doing shit like that. I had it happen to me. So I'm going to be the first one to tell you, just be mindful because hospital be like on top of the police and motherfuckers doing shit. Hospitals be just as fucking worse. It's just depending on what doctor you got in there and what fucking pissed off move they own. And what kind of patients they done had that day. Someone could have did this like 6 weeks ago or within the next 6 weeks. So be mindful. Oh, you're dehydrated. I didn't come in here for dehydration. Folks know you know some things, just not sure how much you know. For somebody, something could be going on and somebody probably be getting an inkling. My nose is itching confirmation. They're going to know, like it's something that somebody say, do, or moving around or lack of moving around. And I'm just getting somebody looking at somebody like, okay, but it's like something in whoever the other person is that's plotting. They're going to know that you know something, but they just not sure what you know because you're not saying something. It's like someone wanting to read between the lines, but you're not saying too much for them to read. Someone's name could be Reeves or Reed. Reeves or Reed or Reede. Someone could be going to the it's only in New York. I've only seen it in New York, but the Reed pharmacy store. A decision was made about 6 weeks ago. Someone could be like a yoga instructor or something like that, and an artist. So this white female, this yoga instructor, this person who is a train conductor, military and nuclear people. Someone could also be part of the music industry or looking to break into it, but two doctors, a military personnel, someone that works for public transportation, something in the arts, and someone can work for like urgent care, Planned Parenthood, or some kind of clinic where you can go, like a STD clinic or something like the HIV clinic, blood draw clinic. So that could be like LabQuest, LabCorp, somewhere wherever you can do like blood draw or something like that, or for you to get like men and women can go get like full panel STD check in, or if you ain't got like medical care or something like that, because I know certain states got like medical clinics where you can go get help. Also something about methadone. But whoever this white female is that could be married to a lawyer is involved in something. They could low key own like a metaphysical shop or a botanica or a church, because with angel numbers being here, they could be part of a church or something like that. Like they could be a minister and the husband could do law, or they could be a minister and they are in the arts, or a surgeon or medical or something. But some kind of decision was made like 6 weeks ago to do something to somebody's body. Someone's name is also Hugo. They wanted to create someone to have more PTSD. Someone's name could be Tina, Christina, Tanya, Tiny. Somebody's going to get full immunity. Also, a psychiatrist or a psychologist, they made a decision like they're going to get some kind of immunity. So it's a lot of people within the community telling. A lot of people is telling everything. Someone got married for money. Conductor, someone that could have been conducting something. Because I'm hearing, you should have said F her. Da, 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 da. OG, triple OG, thug, true to these. Somebody's not new to this. It's like they true to this. But somebody, once they figured out something, someone's name is Trudy. It's too late. It's summertime to be trying to conduct some truancy of somebody. Unless you just trying to premeditate that shit before the new school year. But still, like, whoa, street hate me. They don't love me no more. Reap what you sow. Walking in Giuseppe's, I'll be 10 on my souls. Oh, that song Angel Numbers by Chris Brown. Someone's name could be Chris, Christian, or Christopher that's involved in this too. Someone could have seen like 11:11, make a wish. Something about someone's thing could be like 11:11, or something about someone could be associating that. A doctor. Someone wants to really bully someone. It's like, shit. Well, in the music industry, who can we get to really bully this person? Dr. Dre is about his fucking money at the end of the day. Okay? But why the fuck would he want to get involved in this? That man make way too much fucking money. Now, granted, is he an abuser? Fuck yes. But is he about business before anything? Yes. Ain't nobody stupid enough to deal with that bullshit. So someone definitely has some dealings in the music industry. I would not be able to pick up on musical artists if you wasn't in my energy. Because someone is desperate for something to go somewhere. Wally Cruz, De La Cruz, Wally, William, Watson, Walter, William, Willie, Wally is very prevalent. Those names. Kevin. Someone going stupid over D. Ew. Cut it out. Someone you know is trying to hack your account. Good luck with that. Keep trying. It's just going to make sure that they locate you a little bit faster. That's it. Fair warning. But hard head make a soft ass, right? You're going to keep trying to hack an account just to figure out what someone's saying so you can get someone to stay. You're a weirdo. California ties. Las Vegas ties. Someone's name could be Tyson, Tyrone, Tyler, Tyler Tarot. Child, I'm so tired of these the rainbow fucking Power Rangers trying to do stupid shit. That's my man. You can't claim something that's not claiming you. Major eyes are on those in the Hispanic and official ties. They're being majorly monitored at this time. Someone is playing on someone's childhood wounds. They know someone is not loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. Someone's name could be Chris or Christopher, or someone could be trying to convince. I'm telling you, LGBT community is heavy in this motherfucking energy. Somebody is struggling with claiming it. Because it's like, thugs be having a hard time claiming that motherfucker, you are what you are, you like what you like. But however, someone may be leaving this life, but they using a childhood wound or a trauma to like keep somebody in. It's my man. It's not yours if the person's trying to get out of this. And then if you're trying to tag that even if the person did do something, a hitman was hired to be a hitman or whatever, they're getting full immunity. But you doing something because you're trying to protect the community, guess what? You're about to get that whole shit shut down. And trust and believe me, if I don't know anything fucking better than the federal government, they've been wanting to have a reason to shut down the fucking LGBT community. And you're giving them full reason on why they should have did this shit a long time ago. Now, I would have highly recommend and suggested that you would have set your ass the fuck down. Now you sitting here trying to get people to hate someone who don't hate the community. Been there, done that. I can't hate something that I used to do way before you probably even existed, Pooh. And the fact that you going ahead and do this stupid shit towards other people is going to cause the same people that you brought in. It's the same people that's not going to be willing to fucking protect you. And if your ass have to go to fucking prison and you just so happen to be a man, and even though you are already that way, they're willing to go ahead and do the R word to you every single fucking day because you fucked up their opportunity to do other things. I will be one, if I was a gay dude, I'll be fucking pissed off. I will be, if I had to be locked up with you, I will be beating your ass every fucking day. How dare you do some shit like that? Because somebody decided that they want to switch teams? Come on now. Or they want to leave? That shows how much fucking low self-esteem. And the craziest thing is, you could probably be well known for doing something. And you jeopardize that shit by doing some dumb shit like this. You're stupid. You deserve whatever. It's destined for you to do this. Someone's name could be destined, or they could be in destined. Someone's little girl name for a grown-ass man could be destiny. Or wanting to be a woman. You still got a third leg, sugar, honey, iced tea. Get it together. Someone could have had reconstructive surgery within the last 1 to 3 months. But shit, considering that you want to use particular wounds, I'm pretty sure with whatever it is that you were doing and you were involved in, and they feel like that you're a liability to this, fair is fair. Street justice or in a court of law. And yours is not healing up appropriately down there. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. I can't feel bad for you. You ain't gonna get mercy out of me. Cause you ain't trying to see the other side of me, baby. So where you thought you was being mean, nice, nasty, and trying to be complimentative and all this other stuff, because you thought that you knew how to cloak your energy, and it's given that you could be like part Haitian, Dominican, or something like that, and you was working with your crew or some shit like that, Vegas and California ties and shit. You thought you had that shit on lock. Try again. And y'all ain't got no 1 to 3 months. You probably got 1 to 3 days or to 1 to 3 hours. Keep playing. Because I'm not fit to be phased. A biracial police officer. You probably slept with an officer to be an informant and try to get this person to come back in so you could tell on them, or if not, backdoor them to get them set up in something. You a messy motherfucker. Cause shit, Granny always told me, if you ain't happy where you at, you better be strict on fucking commitment. Cause why? Cause ain't shit open after fucking 11 o'clock but legs and convenience stores. A motherfucker willing to give it up and desperate. So you leaving out your house door after 11 p.m., man or woman, all you going to do is solicit some coochie, go get some, or you tricking, or I mean, it's rare that if you already got everything you need and you on your boss shit, ain't no reason for you to be leaving out your house after 11 o'clock, let alone midnight. Whoever this person is, they do have a fucking mental health condition. Someone now has to fight for your attention. Remember those who left you alone in your lowest and darkest moments. You gotta remember that shit. I'm telling you, somebody doing this stupid shit got the whole fucking Latino, Hispanic community and officials all involved under heavy fucking monitoring. So your next move is not going to be your best move, because your next move is going to leave you locked up. They're not letting you out, and they not fit to hear shit about it either. Oh, I got some information to give up on this person and this person. Anybody that you feel like you fit to get people giving up on something like that. Someone could have like the gay OnlyFans dude or Twitter dude. What's his name? Louis Vuitton Ken doll or some shit like that. That's how I know that it's this community. Like, ain't shit wrong with it, but bitch, don't quit trying to be a fucking woman when you not a woman. You won't ever be, even if you get the fucking reconstruction surgery. Be really thinking y'all doing something, and most of the time, all fucking gay dudes and the ones that be wanting to be fucking woman, y'all only fucking hope is a motherfucker in the dark world, cause ain't nobody gonna keep you in the light world. God damn. And be having the audacity to talk about somebody, body shame them, and try to solicit them on internet and shit like that. No, let me check you at the door real quick. You have to sleep with an officer just to get away with half the shit that you've been doing and stalking and hiring a private investigator to follow a lover. Come on now. Somebody sitting there. How you know this ain't no motherfucking secret? Someone thought, are you purposely ignoring the flags? Because this is somebody trying to ignore what the fuck. I'm telling you, shit, you deserve what the fuck you get right along with them. I ain't gonna feel bad for you. Don't have your people trying to call and reach out then when your ass finally get hurt and shit. I warned you before the fucking fall, and remember, you have to keep going against a person when you was offered mercy and grace. So what happens when you lose all your protection that you thought you had? Because whoever the fuck this is, they sleeping with a police officer anyway, trying to set your ass up. Someone could be biracial and they could be passing, like they could have practiced and learned Spanish or learned Arabic or learned a different language or something, but they really could be like black and white. So they can sit amongst the people in this community, Haitian, Dominican, or whatever fucking community, and they passing, they a cop. Meanwhile, your dumb ass sleeping with the cops, but you also sleeping with the cops to go ahead to make a lover stay. You was doing just as worse as them. And whoever is the fucking hitman, they're going to get full fucking immunity. It's one of those, I get there before you do. You still trying to set up and all this other shit. This motherfucker shit, fuck it. I'm gonna look like a rat. I'm gonna look like a snitch, but shit. I guess you coming out that bitch like Alpo. Someone must like that movie, Paid in Full. Shit, I might as well be Alpo. At least I'm coming out on this shit. Honestly. Someone definitely wants to be a fucking transsexual or tranny. A black one at that. Black or biracial. Haitian or Dominican. Someone can be black and white too. Somebody adopted mom. I am mother. Motherfucker. That should be weird. Quints, quads. So it's like 4 to 5 people working to do this. Something about double list or Craigslist. Like, I'm going to tell this person this and I'm going to tell... Man, don't nobody give a shit, you fucking sociopath. Do better. I can understand if I didn't understand a fucking psycho or sociopaths. I was raised around them, motherfucker. So I know. And your next move is prison. Fucking with these right motherfuckers and you doing some shit, they probably put your ass in a pine box before anything. Ain't nobody gonna miss it. Somebody's name could be Minnie, Melissa, Mickey, Mikey, or some shit. Stand on big business. It's definitely down low behavior in this motherfucker. Someone could be military or Mason involved. I'm going to be on call, so if we can get them to move over here to California or Nevada, we can do it over here. Nasir, Nair. Come on now. Someone's name, girl name could be like Mariah or some shit like that. Someone want to communicate. Someone could have some type of Greek tattoo, or someone could have had Greek food or something like that. Someone wanted to like accidentally bump into you after been stalking you for a long ass time. I was just trying to bump into you and talk to you. I just want to bring this information to you just in case you didn't know. Who gives a fuck? If the person is not in my energy or my vicinity, I ain't seeing them in months, that means I don't give a shit. So anything you bring it to me, cool, kudos. You want a cookie? A mother-in-law started it and caused this situation and knew all involved. So someone was like, I just want to tell somebody. Someone's name could be Sandoval. A corrupt cop or a corrupt official that could be have military ties and Mason ties. Excuse me. Greek food or Mediterranean food. Greek tattoos. Someone could have a tattoo of Apollo or Roman numerals. A corrupt official or a corrupt cop. Something about tuna fish, like the actual food tuna fish, like a tuna fish salad or something like that. Like someone trying to sell some folks out. And it's like a transsexual that's doing this. Somebody wanted revenge. Someone could also be Portuguese, Brazilian, or something like that. Well, I knew about everybody else, but why that one? Where somebody was already saying, we're going to let this shit go. But somebody didn't let this shit go, clearly. Someone's name could be Hugo. Hugo, Daniel, McDaniels, Danny. Someone could be addicted to Xanax or some shit like that. Someone could be low-key, whether someone is not paying attention or not. They do heroin. Something about the Keys, Palm Beach, the Florida Keys. A male that with ties to Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. Someone that could be Hispanic. A bald Hispanic man with a beard. So Miami is prevalent. No responses or answer except they silent. Somebody wants to speak up on some shit, but it's like, ain't nobody trying to hear this. motorcycle club or a car club next week or this week. Veterans Affairs. Recovering. Someone's going to be recovering from being SA, mentally abuse, and emotional abuse to heal fully. Someone has to bring news to you. It's going to come to you where, you know, regardless. I know for my situation, it's going to come. Patience. Somebody, a real biological mom was adopted and orphaned, but I'm also hearing she was adored. Someone's name could be Sherry, Cherry, my chérie amour, chérie amour. French, patois. François, Francis. Bourgeois. Someone could be French or Haitian, or someone could speak patois. So Caribbean and French, Italian, mademoiselle, French. They have all neighbors, property management, especially with military ties, under investigation. So someone, you have neighbors or people in a full neighborhood, property managers and property management, especially those who have ties to military, police, or Veterans Affairs ties, are all under investigation at this time. Somebody, they picked up heavily on it about 3 to 5 hours ago. Someone could have watched the movie Juno. Someone could have a 16-year-old in this situation. An Asian male that owns a food chain or a store owner that knew something as well. Someone like with all this stuff going on, someone about the name Emmanuel, Marvin, Manny, or some shit like that. Where is everyone at when you're in need? Enough said, move the fuck on. And I'm a firm believer of that. Like, I be having to take my own advice because it's like I have to always remember, where was everybody at when I was in need? Where was everybody at when I needed food? When I just needed a hug? Because shit, I'm not going to ever put my pain on nobody. But shit, where were y'all at when I just needed a fucking silent partner? When I was starving and I needed to eat and you knew I needed to eat, and it was just like, where were you? But if I didn't barely had it, I still made sure we ate. Like, goddamn, but enough said. Move the fuck along. It is what it is. When you gave people hope or glory or grace to go ahead and fix certain things where you were willing to erase the shit, and they thought that they can do something on their own accord, leave it. Even if these are motherfucking bureaucrats, aristocrats, they have plenty and ample time to step in to prevent half this shit to go on. Well, if they got as much protection and they're divinely protected, then they'll be saved from us doing this, and then they'll be saved from us to do this. That's personal injury. That's why this card says this situation has caused you to have PTSD. Acknowledge it. I'm struggling to acknowledge the fact that y'all fucking traumatized the fuck out of me with this shit. I'm traumatized from relationship aspects, but goddamn, if I have to be honest, this shit is traumatic. Somebody, you may have to go at a whole fucking life situation regardless once everything is closed out officially for somebody. When you get street justice or court justice, take your shit and just go. Because where is everybody at? You have to remember that. I have to remember that. Where was everybody at? Oh, I forgot. They too busy watching and hovering over the page. They're too busy watching and reporting my content. Remember, it was haha funny. Till it's now. Why? Tell them that it's human nature. That's what Michael Jackson said. Where were all these so-called family members at when people were getting touched on inappropriately? Where were y'all at? Somebody could currently be dealing with this shit right now. Somebody's named Leslie who allowed this shit to go on. Leslie, Monique, Monica, Mona, Tabitha, Tamika, Talisha. Y'all allowed that shit. You knew it was happening, but what were you saying? Nothing. Shh, be quiet. No one knows. T is sick, he taking my shit. Hispanic male hacker paid by families, friends, and or associates to do this, to stream it as well. A baby track from a man, which was intentional. Someone he's happy and wanted this. That's crazy. Something about double list, correct list. You're going to have to press charges. Someone could be meeting at someone's home. A community, old schoolmates, or humans that say that they know you. You're going to have to press charges on all these motherfuckers. Somebody, if you were struggling to conceive and you finally do, you trust and believe it's going to be protected and healthy. So whenever it does happen, just don't say anything whenever it does happen, okay? If you're a woman and you're hearing this and you're not involved in those fucking stupidity and you really got shit happening against you, keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if ain't nobody going to be there to help you, you know what I'm saying? Is it hard to be a single mother? No. No, it's not. Is it lonely? Hell yeah. Who wants to ever raise a kid on their own? What Tupac said, Tupac cares if don't nobody else cares. And most of the time it's given with this spell work being on the table. For somebody, they could have literally been doing spell work for you to be a single parent. In my situation, that has been my experience, where every time that I would have kids, they wanted to, like, every time it was time for me to have kids, they would do work around the full moon, which I noticed that they would literally make it where the man would be cheating, be abusive, be hateful, be mean. And I would find out that I was pregnant, and then it would be like very strained, very distant, and then it'd be like I'm left raising my kids on my own. So that's why I used to fight so hard for my marriage to work, and then it just got to a point like, Shrita, don't ever put yourself in that shit again. I ain't for to marry nobody just because we got fucking kids. I'm not for to stay with no motherfucking man just because I'm pregnant. None of that. If I have to go at that shit alone, go at that shit alone. I'd rather be pregnant, happy by myself, going through the fucking motions. Will it be emotional roller coaster? Because of course, who wants to go to an OB and see everybody else with their husband and shit? You the only one without anybody sitting next to you. Shit, so be it. You might be even fucking better than what they are together. And apparently that, you know, whoever probably did the shit, they're not really fucking happy, because if they were, they would be beside you. And with all this type of shit going on against you, man, honey, enjoy that shit in private. Don't post your shit. Don't talk to nobody about it. Shit, you want to do something, go buy your Polaroid camera and enjoy it that way. Because some people just don't deserve to even be in certain kids' life. You didn't deserve to have to go through that by yourself. And that shit fucking sucks. I'll be the first one to tell you. That shit sucks like a motherfucker. But however, it makes you stronger though. What don't kill you makes you stronger. And it made me hella fucking stronger. It's to a fucking point when I'm ready to start to have fucking kids over again, I'll fucking turkey baster that shit. I fucking do that. And I would rather do it by myself to enjoy that fucking pregnancy in peace. I ain't gotta worry about cheating. I ain't gotta worry about no other girlfriends, boyfriends. I ain't gotta worry about none of that shit, because you're doing it by yourself. You ain't gotta worry about who should. It's just me. Anybody else? It's just me. Okay, just do your fucking job. Are they good up in there type shit? That's it. I'm gonna keep it true with your ass. And shit, if you don't know what to do and you ain't never had any support, get some, read some self-help books. Because I know, what's them books called? What to expect when pregnant, what to expect, you know, when you deliver, you know, what to expect, you know, to learn about postpartum, what to learn about, you know, all the stuff that you can learn, read about it. If you don't feel comfortable joining, like, you know, pregnancy groups and shit like that, just do some research, or just join some just to see what kind of advice that they have up there. You know, if you have a little girl, if you have a little boy and you're a first time parent or something like that, just look into that shit, especially when you're a first time parent. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? What are breathing techniques? You know, what are your labor options? Look into all of that. And that is coming from an experienced mom. I'm just an experienced mom that just had to have everything. I had a traumatic ass motherfucking motherhood, but hey, I did the best that I could. And that's the best advice that I can give you, you know, especially if you have to go through it by yourself. Honey, own that shit, rock that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell anybody about it. If they find out, they find out. If they don't know, they just don't know. You shit, don't even tell the fucking kid's father. If it's with all this shit going on, it's abuse, it's stalking, it's harassment, voodoo, hoodoo, shit having to go in and out of fucking clinics. Ma'am, just personally plan and do your own shit. Don't nobody want to go through that. Someone could be a makeup artist. Someone could be a scheduler. Someone could be a social worker. Someone could be an accountant or something like that. Someone could be an Aries. A recent acquaintance you met or knew or just knew is involved. They're being advised to stay away, ignore them. They need to speak the truth. Something about some people you could have been talking to between April 13th and May 14th. Baby, make it do what you gotta do. For somebody, they're gonna be pissed off that someone was doing something for less than $5,000. That's crazy. A groupie, but they claim to be a leader. Someone's gonna try to tear someone down. Also, someone like they don't know their ancestry. They don't know where they come from. So we're gonna do this. So a person has a degree, a bachelor's, a master's, or a doctorate. A diagnosis could have covered or covering a pregnancy, a thyroid, tilted pelvis, hormone imbalance. I explained that earlier a few lives back about glands, adrenal glands. What other? Endometriosis, PCOS. What's another one? Addison's, Graves' disease, Hashimoto. One more. Diabetes. Those can also, it'll be people like, I could have never get pregnant. I don't know what's wrong, what's going on. Those diagnoses can be covered, and sometimes you'll be pregnant. That's why they had that show, I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. Those be the reason how people don't be knowing, because doctors don't be really doing their work, because they really be trying to do other shit on you, unbeknownst to a lot of people, whether you knew it or not. A sheriff or a police department, you got a good one, because I did have corrupt on here, but for somebody, you do have a good sheriff and a good police officer right now that's finally taking the lead over a case. They also took the lead over a community. Like I said, it was a sheriff or a police person that had to go ahead and turn in their own people in the situation, because shit, at the end of the day, eventually you're going to get caught. So I'm getting like these people, you know, got immunity, and it's like, well, shit, clean it up. I'm hearing somebody say, clean that shit up. So if they have people within a community that was doing shit and they still doing it and they still participating, they're basically setting up their surveillance to go ahead and take these people down within the next 1 to 3 days. Also, they're watching some people over the next this week, next week, and over the last 1 to 3 months, they've been watching someone's bank account. So for somebody, if things look wonky, like I was mentioning about my own bank statements and stuff like that, and they've been trying to do transfers, they're watching them. Someone could be in the beauty industry, clothing industry, laundry, on a laundromat or something like that, a hair store, a jewelry store, metaphysical, botanica or something like that. They're watching them as well. Someone, you have a current co-worker and a past one that's trying to help. Be cautious of your spending. Something about November or December. Some people know you are very loved. An ex-friend is in misery because they now know you know everything and can't and won't face you. So someone, you had an ex-friend that knew something that you caught on to what they did around November or December, and they're just like struggling with this shit. Because someone finally has to admit, like, to a group of people or a person or something, like somebody is super independent. Someone's is becoming emotionally numb. Someone's name is Liam. Something about lumberjack. So Home Depot or Lumberjack. Isn't that on like a breakfast menu? Someone's name could be Dennis as well. Someone could have went to like IHOP or Denny's. Now I know with Denny's, police get like a major fucking discount with them. In IHOP as well. Someone's name is Israel or Ishmael. Someone becoming super emotionally numb. Like don't pull me. Don't pull me. Okay. I know I'm super emotionally numb about a lot of shit, and for some people it can seem good. For other people it can seem bad. But I mean, it's not gonna change me to not like do kind things, but like to deal with people, it's just like I can care less. It's either they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. It's like whatever. But it's like a change. A Rose in Harlem. Someone's name could be Tiana. Princess Tiana. Now I want to watch The Princess and the Frog. Hopefully I got enough battery. All right, be right back, guys.